lead, 15-16. But again, Jordan Greer for the Bobcats steps onto the mat. He is ranked number 28. He is more than likely your number 1 seeded wrestler going into the MAC tournament. And a man who's poised to make another national championship appearance. National tournament appearance, I should say. He's already beaten Caves 2 times in his career. Looking to pick up another one, as Bryan Caves is the one stepping out there for the Chippewas. Does match him as another smaller heavyweight here, but unfortunately for the Chippewas, most times when a smaller heavyweight steps out, Greer actually has the athletic advantage. (15-4) is the year so far for the Avon product. Luke Cochran so far also right at that 13-11 mark. Took 3rd last year. Or excuse me, 3rd at his first max 2 years ago. 4th last year, losing to Greer. And losing his opportunity to go to the national tournament in the process. So, Bryan Caves has a little bit of revenge in his mind whenever you see Greer out there in front of him, but Greer seems to hold the advantage.
A lot of feints from Greer. He's looking for opportunities, but his coach telling me he has to go. If Caves isn't going to bite on anything, then he's going to have to make something of a shot.
He's a smaller heavyweight. He's also a stouter heavyweight, so it's harder for Greer to get in there to those legs, but he does. Switches to a double and gets 3.
And that's sometimes why Jordan Greer will wait a little bit, because when he sees an opportunity, usually he gets it.
Under a minute to go in your first. Jordan Greer with the claw right in. Caves is still on all 4s, doing a good job to not be taken flat. Hard chop there from Jordan Greer. You can almost hear that up here at the booth.
Yeah, Greer being the bigger guy, he's got the advantage in this position. And Caves is going to have to do his best to get back to his feet, because it is not advantageous for him to stay down as he gets him flat on his belly.
Good return, just a little knee pick by Greer. As he's got 20 seconds here, looking for the ride out. Over a minute of riding time is what he would have. It's a pretty good first period if you're Jordan Greer.
Caves had his moments too. If he can put together some more offense, he can make this second, third period better for him.
Greer's not going to let him out. And we go to the second, 3-0. The Bobcat leads with 1:06 of riding time. Caves' choice. He's going down. Going to try to get away if he can.
Greer wisely chooses top to start out here.
Good chase. Not bad hip separation by Caves to start that. But Greer's just so long. You can only get so far away.
Yeah, long and heavier. Makes it a difficult combination there for Caves.
Greer, again, tries to go back to the return, doesn't get it. Tried to go leg, doesn't get it, so he lets him up. 3-1. Minute and a half to go.
I'd like to see some more offense from Caves.
Oftentimes does just score that one against Jordan Greer, because it's not easy to get inside on Jordan Greer if you're not one of those top heavyweights. Caves starting to hang on the head a little bit, though, seeing if he can maybe wear out the redshirt senior. As Caves had to take over for the one and only, his assistant coach, Matt Stencil, the first 5-time MAC champion. He's done a pretty darn good job Maybe not the same success as a multi-time All-American, but you can't replace that with, can't often replace that.
Caves looks a little hesitant. Last time he went in deep on a shot, Greer reversed it, so he's going to have to mix it up.
So we are 10 seconds to go in your second. Both guys break the lock, look content to go into the third. So that's where Greer is going to look to pick up his 4th point. And are we going to have another 4-1 decision for Greer? 4-1 decision for Greer against Bryan Caves? Quite possibly.
Never can tell, though, what Greer pull out, though. He is first in falls in his team with 5. Caves starts out on top.
Quick switch attempt from Greer. He does pick up the leg, but then Caves slips it in, so he goes cross-body ride. But Greer's in a bit of a better position here to try to get a reversal. So that's why Caves grabs that arm to go over the back, just trying to hold position is what he's doing here.
Yeah, did a good job crank on that arm. He realized he was about to lose the position, so he grabbed onto that wrist. Greer, straight face, though. He knows he's comfortable in this position as they stand him up.
And a good job to get that stalemated when they did, so Greer doesn't lose his riding time yet. Still got it over a minute. He's got to get up in about 5 seconds. He doesn't. Good job by Caves to kind of trap that left leg. Greer gets to crab ride, so he gets his hips away just a little bit. Good follow from Caves. Coach Bennett was like, you got to cut him if you're going to go get him. You already did the work. Greer to a leg. Caves does a good job front headlock. He's got it tight. Greer can play defense all day long, though. .40 seconds, 4-1, the Bobcat leads. He won 4-1 3 weeks ago. He's well on his way to doing it again. It's Greer, again, just playing defense. He knows he doesn't have to do anything crazy. He can give up a stall call. None of it matters. He's cruising his way to a victory, and he's going to put the Bobcats on top with it. And they're going to get the 2-point win over Central Michigan. Jordan Greer, 4-1 decision. Bobcats, 18-16 over the Chippewas. The first win in 5 years for these Bobcats over Central Michigan. They were able to bring it out as everybody who needed to reverse their decision from last time did. And it was a phenomenal duel from start to finish from both sides. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to give you the wrap-up here as Greer finishes the duel for the Bobcats.